Welcome to it. I'm Joel Villafana and this is Cup of Joe. We are in the Lenten season and we're moving quickly into Easter. I dare you to try something a little different this Lenten season. Thanks to Ocean Delight, we have some mussels, clams, and shrimp. And one of my favorite chefs, Chef Dominique Beans, is here, and he's going to be whipping up something really, really nice for us, for you to try this Lenten season. And then later, we do Easter, some Easter treats, regal style. I'm not eating alone today. I have the man, Andrew Friday. I know him as a host, actor, everything, Andrew Friday. He's here with me. You ready? Let's go. Let's get this show started, and yes, as I told you, my special guest today is none other than Andrew Friday. Andrew and I go a little way back. Andrew did some work on the show.
In various items.
He's been a contributor on the show in different ways. When we went live at Movie Town a few years ago, that was just before the pandemic.
That was a different experience.
He was the host of the most, and he hosted the show, bringing us on. It was a live show in front of a live audience. It was a hell of a challenge. And
keeping the audience engaged during the breaks.
Well, yeah,
that was something.
It was an experience for you.
Really pulled out some stops there, you know.
But Andrew does everything, and I'm so happy to have him here because he's such a character. And now he is actually doing some stage work as the lead actor of a play called The Little Piggy.
Well, this little piggy.
This little piggy. So, and he happens to be the little piggy. I am not making this up. I could not write this up. Probably Richard Raghubar Singh wrote the script.
But Ricardo Samuel.
Ricardo.
Yeah, Ricardo is the playwright.
He's the playwright.
So RSRR Productions, Richard is the producer, Ricardo is the playwright.
They're behind the scenes now.
Yeah. So Richard is co-director with Deborah Buku Mason, and Ricardo wrote the script. Even though he wrote the script, as we rehearse, we edit on the fly.
But I don't want to get into much details yet. I want to know what you've been up to before the Little Piggy, before you became the Little Piggy.
Okay,
what have you been up to? Boy? I mean, so much has happened. I mean, the last time we worked was
since Carnival Cook-Up
was pre-pandemic.
No, was Carnival Cook-Up at Fiesta Plaza South.
That was pre-pandemic.
That was
just before the pandemic. It was just before. Yeah. Think about it.
I could have sworn.
So that was what did the pandemic do with you?
Okay, so I literally spent 100 days home. I counted it on the calendar.
100 days.
100 days home. And
that was during the pandemic or after?
Initial lockdown?
Yeah.
No entertainment work. Entertainment work. So I spent 100 days home. I counted on the calendar. When I got fed up on day 100, I turned to one of my friends and I said, what does your medical center have in customer service? So I called for the job that I want. The closest thing to entertainment, well, it would entertain me while I entertain others. Customer service. So I began customer service at Gulvey Medical in South in July 2020. Since then to now, I've been doing that, and things have opened back up, so I'm getting back into the entertainment while still giving of myself to the medical center. Right? And most recently, they've increased my portfolio to include media and communications.
Right.
So it's even more.
You sailed through the pandemic. You sailed through it.
I sailed through. And
as I said, things opening back up. Yeah. The entertainment. I think this is the first official theater season since the pandemic.
It's the second.
Second?
Yeah.
Last year was the first. We had a taste of theater last year.
Yes.
Taste of carnival,
ladies' room to greedy people.
Right. We had a couple of things happening.
Yes.
Yeah. Great. You're live with me today?
Yes, we live in.
You know, I always like to have some delight. I'm not cooking today because I'm allowing the pros to do the work today.
Right.
So I'm so happy as we get you ready for the Lenten season and of course giving you some wonderful ideas that you can try at home for Lent. We have a pro on hand. all the way from Krave, and I say all the way because you remember City Boy. So
Mommy, this show is for you.
yeah,
she loves her Lenten delights.
Love her Lenten delights, and she's gonna like this one because I'm seeing so much wonderful seafood from Ocean Delight. This one is powered by Ocean Delight and the wonderful array of seafood. Seafood you can trust. And I have Chef Dominique Beans all the way from Krave here with me. Chef, come on down, as they say.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you all doing?
Thank you very much, Chef.
Mister.
Chef Andrew Friday is our special guest, and he's our special taster.
All right, nice.
What are we doing? What are we doing today, Chef?
We're gonna make a seafood cazuela.
A seafood what?
Cazuela. So it's a seafood mix. A seafood mix. But we're gonna make it a little bit.
Cazuela is
It's like a Spanish.
It's a Spanish word.
name. Yeah,
Spanish, right? Yeah.
So
yeah.
because
I have to sharp up on my Spanish, you know.
Yes,
Cazuela.
yes.
But it's all seafood mixed up together.
All seafood mix. So we will have salmon, we will have clams, we will have mussels, and we will have shrimp in it.
Right, you're good with all seafood.
Of course,
all
love my
seafood.
seafoods.
Then
Get
let's
a crack
begin.
on,
Let's
Chef.
begin. So first we're gonna just heat up a little bit in the pan. All right. So we just in the while we're gonna heat up the other pot where we're gonna do the seafood. So we're gonna put in the salmon to give it a little sear on both sides. We chop the garlic, we put oil, and then you can have it in the fridge, nice covered,
Right.
as long as you want.
As long as you want.
So
Wow,
you don't need
I
to
like
do.
that.
So you don't need to do each time.
Yeah.
Chop and then you chop one time in these little machines there.
Yeah. I have one of them, yes.
You put it in
And
the
you put it in the
fridge.
fridge, yeah. So when you need garlic, you just pull.
And then you just pull. So we will begin with some clams. So in this case, look, they come in this pack frozen, right? I keep them frozen and I use them really frozen. So people, if you don't have seafood stock or fish stock,
Yeah.
so when you use it like this a little bit frozen, the juice will help you to make the stock, right? So we will add the mussels.
So many people, not everybody sometimes would brave enough, especially the home cooks,
Yes.
to use the mussels and the clams.
Exactly.
What
So-
advice you kind of would have just for you to try mussels and clams? When they think mussels and clams, they think, oh, I can't cook that.
No, mussels and clams is very easy. You know, from the moment when normally the shell is closed, when the moment you cook them a little bit, the shell go open. Then you add some seasoning, salt, but very little salt, very little pepper, because again, seafood is a little salty from themselves. That's
Yeah.
why we add very little salt on the salmon,
Yeah.
so that we have the seasoning already in the seafood. So the salmon, we're gonna put the salmon 2-3 minutes in the oven. You need to do exercise to open the oven.
Yes. Want to make sure your biceps on point.
Yeah. All right, then we will add the
You
shrimp.
can't just eat and not exercise.
So we will add the shrimp. We will add all the shrimp.
We'll add all this.
Yeah, we will add all the shrimp. We have special guests in the house today.
That's
so.
right. That's right.
All right, we will add some cherry tomatoes. You can add normal tomatoes also if you like.
Yeah, let's chop up some tomatoes.
Then we're gonna add some heavy cream.
So not milk, heavy cream,
Heavy cream. This
Okay.
cooking cream.
cooking cream.
We
Yeah.
use cooking cream. If you don't have cooking cream, they sell this little also whipping cream.
Right, yeah.
But cooking cream go faster.
Yeah.
So when it boil a little bit, and we're gonna add a little wine,
That's regular white wine.
regular white wine,
Okay.
and then we're gonna add some marinara sauce.
So this is both cream and red sauce. It's kind of
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a little pink,
A little pink.
pink sauce.
Nice.
So now plenty people. The thing is, I know here in Trinidad people like plenty spicy food.
Yes.
I don't eat spicy food.
Yes.
But so in
So
normally.
chef is out of Europe. Chef is Belgium.
Yes.
Out of Belgium. So he's been here. How long have you been in Trinidad, Joe?
No, right now 9 years.
9 years.
9 years and a half.
And you still not, your palate, the pepper not on your palate just yet. 9 years and no pepper on that palate yet?
Well, no, I am not. I eat a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Slight. Doubles with slight.
Yeah. But here, when you ask slide, they still put plenty pepper.
Yes,
so I don't.
yes.
So normally we can add a little chili flakes or a little pepper sauce or
a little
whatever.
pepper sauce of that, right.
So
right.
we just now let it boil a little bit, and then the salmon will be ready in a while.
And then we pull it together.
And we will pull it together. So and in the last moment we will add some spinach into it for a little more color, a little green. So in the mash the same, we're gonna put some heavy cream. Yeah, we European people. Cream, butter, you know.
Because why not?
For the calories, the good calories. So, all right. So it just, so the mash, it's an easy mash. Just boil potatoes. When they are boiled, you mash them. Of course, you add a little butter, a little. You can in the beginning add a little milk. Mm-hmm. If you don't have milk, you can add cream. Or if you don't have cream, you can add milk.
Yeah.
And in this case, we're just gonna add a little cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
So to make it a little cheesy.
Just a little, you said? Yeah.
Just a little, yeah.
Yes.
You know, here people love cheesy things.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
So we just, the potatoes, you boil them always with salt, so that the potato get right away a little flavor.
Yeah.
If you put the salt afterwards, you will taste it when you make the mash. It tastes differently. A little parsley, just for a little color. And we're gonna add a little bit spinach here. This is baby spinach. Mm-hmm. So you can add.
Can I do kale, any type of greens?
You
like
can
that?
you can put kale,
Any
you can
type
put
of
kale,
greens,
but
yeah.
everything, all the greens like this, always the last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't need to cook too much. So you see. All right. Wow.
Wow.
So we have a nice little. This already is a nice cazuela, but with the salmon, it will be nicer still. So, all right. So the salmon.
The salmon didn't take long.
Well, I like my salmon medium well, like
Yeah.
that. I know normally it's for meat temperatures, but I don't like the salmon too dry, so we don't take it too long to the oven.
Yeah, yeah. It's best that way.
Yes.
Time to plate up.
Time to plate up, exactly. So, and then we just put some seafood.
Just wipe
Wow. Almost forgot about the cheesy.
So you see,
Right there.
Wow.
Wow. Right there.
right on the board.
Right there.
And like it's Lent, we will put a nice little flower here.
Just because it's Lent.
So these are edible flowers. So
Edible flowers as well.
edible flowers. So, and this is then our seafood cazuela with a nice cheesy mash.
You came for a cazuela. Wow. You came for a cazuela. Chef, so this is a seafood cazuela.
Cazuela, exactly.
You're a lucky man today, brother. Let me present, thanks to the folks at Ocean Delight, your seafood cazuela with some cheesy mash. You're a lucky, lucky boy today.
Give thanks in line.
I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, chef. Thank you, chef.
Yes, welcome, welcome.
We try this sauce first.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
It's what some of the kids say is Moorish.
It's Moorish.
It's Moorish.
It's Moorish.
I'll take more.
So, chef, just so you would dip a little bit of the mash in. You,
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yes.
kind of eat
Yes.
how you want with it, kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so.
You do you, Andrew. Yeah. Shrimp, clams, mussels,
And salmon
and salmon, and the salmon at the
at the
base.
bottom.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Exactly. You don't have salmon, you can change it for any fish.
Any fish. Yeah.
But the most important, the flavors here is in the clams, the mussels.
Yeah, the flavor. Don't be, I'd be daring you. Use some Ocean Delight mussels, some clams. It's not that difficult.
Exactly.
Once it opens, you know it's cooked because it comes closed.
Exactly.
And once you put it on the heat and it opens, it's cooked. And chef, so simple. We're going to put the recipe up on our website. You can get it on CopajoCaribbean.com and try this seafood cazuela for Lent. Thanks to the folks at Ocean Delight, and I want to thank Chef Dominique.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you for having me.
Thank you very much. We
here.
cooked with the first today.
Thank you. Well,
Andrew Friday Lime with us. We're moving from Lent into Easter. This is Cup of Joe. We're coming right back. I told you we're going from Lent into Easter, and Easter is, to me, really is all about sweet treats. I mean, yeah, the Easter roast, but you see, there's a sweetness about the Easter weekend that I love. And when I talk sweetness, I talk Safran Patisserie. I got that pronunciation
yes,
good.
Yes,
some French. I saw a little I'm so glad to have back. I don't think I've seen you the entire pandemic. A lot of guests coming on now. Yeah, the entire pandemic period. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Swasti Bharat. Oh my goodness, I just love pronouncing her name every time.
I know, ever since you always love saying that.
But I now know her as Swasti, and she's from a nice little nook up in Central called Safran. These lovely desserts. I want to go back. This segment powered by Regal Products, guys. Most of these patisseries, most of these bakeries in Trinidad and Tobago, they live and die by Regal Products.
Of course.
And Safran, I think you could attest to that.
Yeah. All our icing, sugar, custard powder, rising agent, baking powder, baking soda. I swear. I promise you, I swear by these.
Yeah. And the thing about what we have done on the show over the time, some of the things that you guys do so professionally and so you can try it at home because these products are so accessible, so easy to pick up on the grocery shelves and make an experiment with icing sugar and the caster sugar and all different types of the different baking powders.
We even did a while back, one of the first sessions I did was with almonds, showing people how to make almond flour from scratch.
Right.
To make macaroons. So
Right.
A few years
ago. No,
it was one of those that we did.
Your love for culinary art, or even culinary, because culinary really is where you would have where did that love come from?
Well, I love to cook for myself personally, but that started with my grandparents.
Right.
With both, with my sister and myself. Arts and culinary, we got that from them because that was their thing.
They cooked.
They cooked,
made
things, that kind of thing. And I think we got that.
Yeah. You were in the kitchen as a little girl. You were one of those little girls who ran in the kitchen with Granny.
Yes, making little things and, eating, of course.
Yeah.
So I got the culinary part of it, and my sister, who cannot cook, but is very artsy.
She just threw you under the bus.
What I can't do, she can.
Right.
So we complement each other very well.
You all make a perfect pair. Yeah. And you all run Safran together, sisters. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But when did you know, Swasti, that a little girl coming up, when did it click that this is what I want to do for a living? This is me.
While I was in UE, I started making cupcakes for a little shop.
Serious?
Yeah. And I would spend my time making cupcakes for them than doing my book work and studying.
Yeah.
So that's when I decided I will trade from doing my bachelor's in psychology to start my bachelor's in baking and pastry art.
Wow, midstream. Midstream, you recognize that.
I had more fun doing that. I'd spend my time making those things as opposed to studying on the side,
So the psychology is here,
Yeah.
It's a psychology. It's a culinary arts. Yeah. But you found your passion.
I found my passion there.
Fantastic.
And then while I was doing that, my sister did her bachelor's in art and design. I needed help one day. Can you help me make this little fondant thing? Boom, she did it. And I'm like, we'll make a good team.
Wow.
Roped her in after she was done from school. And here we are. A good 10 years later.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Safran Patisserie let me see it like the French. Safran Patisserie was born. So you brought some stuff. So this is It's a little pussy
A,
cat.
a little bunny.
Oh, it's a bunny. Oh, I saw whiskers.
Yes, a little
right. It's a bunny. It's a bunny. It's not a cat. It's not a
It's
cat.
for Easter. A bunny.
Bunny, get my mind back in this Easter. Andrew, stop laughing. It is an Easter bunny. It is an Easter bunny.
Yes.
Joel, right, zone back in. Talk to me about the bunny, please. Help me.
This is one of the items actually that we are offering for Easter.
Right.
So it's a 3-layer chocolate cake. It's one of our specialties.
Wow.
Topped with some macaroons. On this, we use regal icing sugar
Right.
to make our special buttercream. It's not too sweet, it's just the right balance. So this is one of our specialties. Then we have here.
I'm getting excited here now. So this isn't a real, this is what, I mean, if you know Safran, this is kind of what they're known for. These little bites that just literally take you to heaven and
different
back.
place.
Yeah. So talk us through what you have here, Swasti.
So we have this equal parts chocolate cake, equal part ganache. Honestly, it's divine. Then we have here our gelatin-free chocolate dome. All of these here like our signatures. So this does not contain gelatin. This one is our Black Forest. This one contains gelatin. It is cherry jelly on the inside with a cherry white chocolate namelaka on the inside with a chocolate cake. This is our chocolate caramel brownie, a passion fruit white chocolate tart, and one of our very special fruit tarts.
This is Andrew Friday. Andrew is a stage actor. There's a play going on now called The Little Piggy.
Oh, I did see that.
You went to it?
No, I haven't been yet.
You saw the ad?
Yeah,
You saw the ad,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So if you didn't know, this is The Little Piggy.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I'll go to the back row.
To the backer.
Yes, and go with the Black Forest.
So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
style dessert is actually called a petit gâteau. Translates as a small cake.
Okay.
But this is a mousse-based cake. So it is a chocolate mousse with a chocolate cake underneath, a cherry jelly on the inside. Look at it. Look at the layers on the inside. And a cherry namelaka on the inside. You're in for a treat.
Just make sure the camera is getting all those dimensions.
Yeah, you want people to see what you eating.
Okay, let me just turn it for Joel. Joel, you seeing all that is going on
It's
in
pretty.
there?
It's a very pretty dessert.
No. You almost becoming famous for petit gâteaux.
Yes.
Because this is what you do. This is what I
Yes.
think of when I
These
think
are
of
my
Safran.
specialties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so much happening in such a small bite that takes you to sweet heaven.
Heaven. Yeah.
It does. It really does.
And when you open it, I'm getting
You're getting aromas.
Yes.
Yes.
With a little touch of alcohol.
There's alcohol in it as well?
A little bit of cherry brandy.
Go ahead, Andrew. Go ahead. Tell me about
Okay.
this. Go ahead.
now. I'm abstaining from alcohol for Lent. However, did you know that on Sundays is not a day a day of obligation. So we abstain. We can. It's not counted within the 40, right? So today's Sunday.
Just chill out.
Today's Sunday. So much going on in one. I wish you were me right now. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as you see, Joel, each bite, you're getting everything in each bite.
Everything
Wow.
is right.
A good blend of flavors.
Do me a favor now. Leave half for me.
Of course. By all means. By all means.
I want to thank Swasti for dropping by today. Swasti,
You're
thank you
welcome.
very, very much.
Anytime.
I have always, you did a passion fruit something
Yes, this one.
on the show. You remember you did that? I think you did you?
Yes.
I remember that
Something.
distinctly.
The passion fruit panna cotta.
The passion fruit panna cotta was probably one of the most divine. I don't have a big sweet tooth, but I am telling you, the passion fruit panna cotta was one of the most fabulous
Try
things I've
this
ever
one.
tasted. I'm going to have this with half of Andrew's Black Forest cake. Powered by Regal Products, guys. As I said, we want to thank Regal for making this one possible. You can't do Easter without Regal.
You can.
You can't. I want to thank Swasti. You go on up and check her out. Just on social media, it's at Safran, and it's Safran.
Yes.
Social media business, right? Swasti, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. We're coming right back. Time to share a cup with Andrew Friday, but Andrew and I really just enjoying some dessert.
Boy,
That Swasti left us. Amazing little bite.
it is. I'm still marveling. I'm still marveling that you could fit all of that into this.
In there. Well, we must talk Little Piggy. And Andrew, as I said, I've known Andrew for quite some time. And acting has always been something that you wanted to do, Andrew?
Acting has been my roots. Since being at Prez, Sando, musical theater. That is my base. I actually started by doing musical theater. Started in entertainment by doing musical theater.
Back in Prez days.
So when people say, all right, you're an entertainer, some people might say you're a comedian, right?
What are you?
Yes, I'm an entertainer,
Yeah.
but I break it down by saying I'm an actor first and foremost. And the acting really fuels my energy in the other facets of my scope.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Of-
So
of-
musical acting, you would have musical theater. That would have led you into actually wanting to kind of practice your art.
Well, yes, practicing,
Yeah,
right? I have done play. I've been doing plays like professional theater since, let's say, 2014. Did Jesus Christ Superstar with Bagas Company.
Yeah, you were part of that.
Yes,
Part of that.
yes.
Yeah.
Right. So again, that was musical theater.
That was
So I was
musical.
still within my comfort zone, so to speak.
Yeah.
But then in 2016, 2017, I did That Is Man with Raymond Chukong. I shared the stage with Raymond Chukong, right? Rest in peace.
Yeah,
God bless his soul.
God bless his soul.
Raymond Chukong, Deborah Booker Mason, Penny Spencer, and Tova Miller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and myself. Right? It was a six-handler, they call it, right? So, and from there, I've done stuff with Raymond over time. But when I was at Room Champions Power 102 in 2014, right, I realized going across the hall to read news on Power 102, I was like, hey, there's Richard Rockborough Singh. So ever since then, I've been like, counselor, because he's a lawyer, counselor.
Yeah.
Put me in one of your plays now. And that's 2014 to 2022 when I got the opportunity to do Greedy People with them. And in Greedy People, I was Anas Diaz. Well, Diaz. He was Diaz. But he pronounces it Anas Diaz. Right. And from there, I was able to demonstrate more so to Deborah how I have grown as an actor, how I've grown as a professional since then. And for me, it was a hands-on audition for RSRR Productions. And I mean, it was fun. And I told them, yes, I'd love to do this again. Who knew that they would trust me into the lead role? And this lead role almost never leaves the stage.
Little Piggy.
This little piggy,
Never leaves the stage.
almost never leaves the stage. Save for the 20-minute intermission.
Right.
And let's say some crazy, minute word. It's not the change itself.
Change that was a Little Piggy.
Well, wow! Wow! Joke coming in clutch, yeah. That joke there. All right. I'll take that. I'll take that.
But this is your first lead role?
It is my first, yes.
Yeah, first lead role.
Official lead role.
This is a different challenge altogether.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
But thankfully, I have a stellar cast around me.
Yeah.
Have to mention Leslie Ann Levine,
Yeah,
Sue Marie Tanker,
Right.
Kurt Samuels, J-Ron Raucus, Remy, Mr. Raucus, you know Mr. Raucus, right? And Colin Hall, right? I've worked with everyone save Zoe Marie in various aspects, in various scopes, right? Before, and now to have everyone come together is like, hey, the gang's back together.
So based on my knowledge of you and your personality, the roles you would attract, would you say you attract those funny, hysterical roles naturally? That's who you are. That's the roles
Right,
you want
typecasting.
To play. Yeah,
That is fine. That is fine. That's honest work.
yeah.
Right? People recognize you, right? If you're typecast, that's fine. You want to challenge yourself, say you want to challenge yourself.
And you want to do a serious role or
This role is a challenge.
It is.
Yes, it is not me. It is not me.
right.
I am 43 and I am playing a 55-year-old womanizer.
Right.
Right? A womanizer. Is it based on true events? You'll have to come see the show. You'll have to come to Queen's Hall and see the show.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't want to give
No,
too
don't
much
get
away.
Don't get too much. We want people to go down because the play has been running.
Yes.
It did a run in Napa.
Lovely run in Sapa.
It went down to Sapa.
Yes. So we love you, Napa, we love you, Sapa, we love you.
And it coming back downtown side.
Yeah.
Down
Yeah.
to
Queen's Hall.
to Queen's Hall. So check the local listings, guys, and check to make sure you see where the Little Piggy is happening. It's happening at the Queen's Hall. Check the dates. I think it's going to be
The 1st and the 2nd of April, it's no April Fool's joke.
Right.
We will actually be at Queen's Hall.
at Queen's Hall. Go and check out this Little Piggy.
Yeah, well, we actually use the dialect, so you can say this Little Piggy.
This Little Piggy.
Yeah.
The pronunciation.
You can point at yourself.
Yeah.
Go and check out this Little Piggy. Is tired.
Check out the local listings, but it's coming down to Queen's Hall at the end of the month. First and 2nd
of April.
Of April, that weekend. Go and check it out. Andrew Friday, always a character. Always love having him on the show. Whatever you're doing, guys, remember to share a cup with us. Check us out on all our socials. Check all the recipes on cupofjoecaribbean.com at Cup of Joe Caribbean, and do try our recipes. We'll see you back here next week.